What's up YouTube? Tyler Trail Squatch. Today we are going to do an oil change tutorial for a JK as well as an install. Stay tuned. So, like I said, this will be an oil change tutorial. This video will be for beginners, anybody that's recently purchased a Jeep JK, or folks that have owned a JK for a period of time but are sick of paying those high prices at your instant oil change places. This video is for you. And for everybody else, we're going to be doing an install today on the Fumoto Oil Drain Valve. This bad boy right here. If you haven't seen this thing is super cool. You can connect a little hose to it, reduces the mess, makes changing the oil a lot easier. So I've put a few stains in my driveway from changing the oil in the past. She wasn't too happy with me. So I want to throw this in and check it out and see how it works. So let's go through the things we're going to need. All right, so what we'll need for the project is we'll need 6 quarts of 5W20. I use the Valvoline high mileage synthetic blend. I also do a subscription through Amazon with that. It's way cheaper to do a subscription, have it set up for every 6 months. If I need it sooner than that, I can always up the delivery date. Something to check out, something to look at. I also run the K&N oil filter. I run K&N air filters and cabin air filters. I'll leave a link in the description below for those. I do have an affiliate link with them. No coupons at this point, but working on it. We've got our Fumoto drain valve. Now, as far as the tools go, you'll need your oil catch, a funnel, some shop rags, and your socket set in a 24mm, the various extensions and adapters that you might need, and a 13. Now, because I live on a hillside, I use wheel chocks. Highly recommend you use wheel chocks if you are jacking up the front of your vehicle to work on it. You know, safety first. So let's get those wheel chocks put in. So now I got the hood cleaned off. What we're gonna do is usually let your Jeep run for about 10 minutes or so, get that oil warmed up. It is a little bit warmer today, so it won't be as gummed up. I, however, am not going to be doing that because I just came back from running a couple of errands, so the engine's still warm and all that. So we're going to bypass that, but if your Jeep's been sitting there stagnant for a while, maybe start it up and warm up that oil a little bit. It'll come out a little easier. So let's open the hood. So the reason why I opened the hood first is because, like I said, I've been doing a couple errands in town already today, and the engine's pretty warm, so to reduce burning myself or anything like that, I'm just going to open up the hood first. Also, for all of you that don't know, your dipstick for your oil is right here, and then for your filters under this. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to lift this up and get it out of our way for right now. The other thing I like to do too is I like to open up the oil area there. Make sure you don't lose that. Just kind of gets everything flowing through there. Some air help push out some of that stuff that's still laying down in there. So this is your drain plug here. This will be a 13mm. I've got the oil catch already set up, and we're gonna loosen her up and start draining some oil. Here's where your oil filter is here. That'll be the 24mm. There's the oil filter there. Now these oil filters come with a little ring here. Just throw that away. There's another one in the package. Don't try to reuse those. Just use the new one. And make sure it's sucked up all the way tight here. If it's not, you'll start getting oil sprayed out inside the engine bay. There's our new filter. And here's the new O-ring. Like I said, throw the old one away. Doesn't do you any good. So now we got the oil filter out of the package. You got your O-ring. Just slide it right on in. And so you'll see it gets hung up right there. Make sure you get it right down on this other lip right here, because in that thread area there, you'll get that spray inside your engine bay. Sometimes you might need a little tool to help put it down around there. Now we got her. It's been probably about 15, maybe close to 20 minutes. So let's just start putting her all back together. All right, so we got that all put back into place. We're gonna drop the oil filter back down inside. I like to try to get it hand tight first, and then just give it a little bit with this. Keep it snug, but you don't want to over tighten. All right, now that we have the oil filter back in place and all the oil's been drained, time to install this little guy. Okay, before we go and install it, this is what we've got inside the package here. You've got the valve portion, and then you got the stem portion here. This is what goes back into the oil pan, and then this little blue collar sticks right here on the lever to keep it from getting caught and pulling out. So I'm gonna, for starters, just slide that bad boy right in there. Did double check this to make sure that this is the off position. So you can see the ball's closed. Just pop this thing off quick. And you can see it's open. And it's closed. So there's your off position. Slide that little collar back in there, just like that. And then we're gonna drop this bad boy in right there. Time to install. All right, you see you're still dripping a little bit here, but after playing around with it, here doesn't look like a good spot. If you're rock crawling, it looks like it'd probably get clipped there on a rock. We're here, got the lip on the oil pan. So we're gonna point it out this way. I'll get some shop rags here and clean that off, but here I can still pop this, and then we'd run the hose out of there. Get a socket set, be right back.
And you'll need a 17mm socket for the Fumoto.
All right, so I showed you earlier, we got the hole here. Here's the cap. This is where you'll be pouring your oil in. 5W20 on here. I also use the funnels that's got the cap on both ends, just reduces mess. And so 6 quarts. I also put the oil catch back underneath the Fumoto just in case there is a leak in there. It's snug enough where I don't think there's going to be, but you know, stranger things have been known to happen. So we'll get these 6 quarts in there, and we'll be ready to rock. All right, so we have no leaks underneath that I can see. I'm gonna start up the Jeep, make sure I've got no leaks up on top around the oil filter area, and then we are gonna be good to go. There you guys have it, the oil change tutorial for a Jeep JK. For anyone that was looking at that, really this video was for you. I hope it helps you change your own oil in the future. I hope you found it informative, and I hope it saves you some money, because I know right now with the price of gas, we all could use a little money savings. Ouch! Hurts just thinking about it, and I'm sorry I reminded you. For everyone sitting around waiting for the Fumoto install, if that's something you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the description below. Jump over to Amazon and pick one up for yourself. I'll also get back to you guys on the functionality of it the next time I change my oil and the next time we're off-roading. I'll also leave a link in the description below for my linker bio. In my linker bio, there are several affiliate links that you can jump over to, as well as a couple of coupon codes for Auxbeam Lighting and Moose Knuckle Offroad. If those are some things that you're interested in, the coupon code is right there for you. Also, there are coupon codes for my 3 sponsors: RedRock 4x4, Mammoth 4x4, and Barricade Offroad. If those are things that you're interested in as well, click on their links and you'll get redirected to their sites. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for all the support, and we'll talk to you soon.